Today we're going to talk a little bit about our American smooth Viennese Waltz. Today we're going to talk a little bit about our hesitation step. So let's get our shoes on, join me on the floor, let's do this. Hi and welcome to Sunstrike Dancesport. My name is Jim Cole. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Today we're going to talk a little bit about our hesitation step. We've done the natural turn to the right, we've done the reverse turn to the left, and this is going to be a nice step that we can get a little bit of a breather. If this is the first time that you've tuned into my channel, please hit that like button, please subscribe, and then please hit that bell for notifications so that when Sunstrike Dancesport has a new video, you're going to know right away. One thing that I'd like to bring attention to is this cool jacket that I have with this nice emblem. This is the Sunstrike emblem here, and on the back side, Sunstrike Dancesport. If you're interested in purchasing the jacket, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll get you set right up. Got an order going out. Want to make sure that you get yours. All right, so we're going to talk about that hesitation step. Now, the hesitation step, the American smooth Viennese Waltz hesitation step, is a great step to kind of get us, at least for leaders, a second to catch our breath, to kind of figure out what we want to do next. It just gives us a breather because sometimes the Viennese Waltz is such a fast-moving dance that we don't have time or we don't have time to reset. Maybe we've made a mistake. This is a great way to get us back on course where we need to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show the leaders part and then the followers part, and we're going to talk a little bit about the technique toward the end of the video. All right, so we're going to start with the gentleman's part, the leader's part. We're going to have that left foot free. All I'm going to do here is I'm going to be thinking about that swing action that we've talked about in the waltz and in the foxtrot. What we're doing is we're just going to basically being high to lowering. See how we're lowering those knees, compressing down, and then we're just going to step forward, and then we're going to do a little tap on the right foot. So just a little bit of toe pressure. Then I'm going to take that right foot back, and I bring my left foot to my right foot. Okay? Then I can change it up by going to my left, slight toe pressure, and then back to the right. All right, so taking it from the back side of this, we have our left foot free. We have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There it is. And so the timing of that is that we move on the first, and then we hold on the 2 and the 3. Already you can see that can give you a break and give you a moment to catch your breath and to be able to do another step. Okay, so that's the leader's part. Let's talk about the follower's part. So we'll start with the forward on this. Lady's going to start with the weight on her left foot, and her right foot is free. So she takes that back, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 to her right. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Nice. I'll take it from the back side. All right, ladies. So we're going to go back, and we have a 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, a 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Seems simple enough, but I'll tell you, when you're going full speed ahead with the Viennese Waltz, sometimes you need something to kind of break it up a little bit. And it looks really cool because you're able to kind of show off a little bit. You can do some styling. It's a nice way to kind of break up the monotony of the left and the right turn. All right, so let's talk a little bit about some of the technique. So one of the things is I get a lot of is the lady will say, or the follower will say, how do I know he's going to do this? And all I say is just wait and hang on, because for the most part, it's a wait and see kind of game. If we're going to anticipate and think about what the gentleman's doing right away, it doesn't work, because you've got a 50-50 chance of being right, and usually we're not. So we have to really just kind of slow down a little bit in our mind and react, instead of always trying to stay ahead of what the gentleman's saying. So one of the things that the gentleman needs to do, though, is as he starts this, what he does is it almost feels like he's going to be going underneath the lady. So what he does is he's rising, and then as he's lowering, he's bringing in that swing energy, and then he's holding. Okay, so if we see this from my left side, we have a 1, 2, 3. You'll notice as in the back step, I'm using the same swing energy. We did the same thing in our waltz. 1, 2, 3. So we have that swing that's happening. And so what the lady feels as she's going backward on this is she's feeling that compression. She's stepping up and then rising, holding, and then stepping forward, lower, and rising and holding again. And that's the lead right there. That's a huge part of this step. Leaders, if we don't do that, we just kind of throw and then hold, it doesn't give the lady any way to figure it out. So doing it to the side will allow us to use what we call a sway action. So as I step to the side, I'm using more of this energy here. So what I do is as I step to the side, I'm really kind of keeping my feet connected to the floor and allowing myself to not let all the energy continue to go. So what I do is I absorb by turning into the amount of turn there. See that? So going in that direction. And then as I go back, I kind of pull away to here. So you'll notice what's happening with my hips. You see how it's absorbing the energy? This is a sway action, and it's nice because this is something that it looks very simplistic, this step, and yet we have some very higher level type of steps. I want to say a higher level technique that's going to come into play. Yeah, that's probably better with the technique of it, as we're allowing the sway action to slow us down as well. And so as we're stepping to the side, you'll notice it's almost like my energy is going back in this direction. And then as I step back to my right side, my energy is going back in that direction. And that slows me down and stops me so that I don't continue to keep moving, as you see, without the sway. So we have two elements that are crucial for the waltz. And even in our Viennese waltz here is our swing energy, is that going back and forth, and then we have the sway as we're going back and forth. So hopefully this information will help you with your Viennese waltz. I tend to put this hesitation step anytime that I need, number one, maybe even to start, or number two, I just need a breather. And I put that in there to kind of give me a second to really be able to catch my breath or clear my head so that I can figure out what I want to do next. Well, I want to thank you for tuning in today. If this is, like I said, the first time, please subscribe, please hit the like, please hit that notification bell, and please keep coming back for more information. If you like this, please let me know in the comment box below. If you want one of the jackets, please let me know what your sizes are. I have them in men's and women's, so don't be shy about, well, lady, I can't order that. Yes, you can. And I'll make sure that you get that. I know there's a lot of choices out there, but I want to thank you for hanging out with me today. And thank you for joining me, and have a great day.